And there it was. I was back outside. Something was telling me to get on and just see who was playing the game. It's rare these days that I actually get on and play park and play with friends, really. I just be doing my own thing. But when I got on, I just so happened to see a name that's too familiar, a name that put me where I am, a name that helped me who I am on YouTube. And that's the GOAT, around a Mount Rushmore caliber player. It's all day 0511, man, aka Ricky Raymond Jr. Oh fuck! That guy. But anyways, man, what's going on, y'all? It's been a long time, man. As you can see, the boys are back outside. And it felt so good. It felt so good. I apologize. Just like old times, I don't have actual gameplay audio because we weren't in like a party or nothing like that. We were just, I pulled up on Rick, well, all day 0511 and our boy Deuce. Most of y'all who are subscribed to me know who Deuce is. If you don't, then that's just one of our guys. He's a beast. I wanted to run with them, but I watched them play like 2 or 3 games, and then Deuce had to go, and Rick asked if I wanted to play, and I was like, yeah, sure. That's what I went out there for. I wanted to play with my guys, so I went out there and I did what I had to do. It was fun. These days, excuse me. Gaming it's never gonna be the same. And before I even get to that, this is a fun fact. This is like the first time that me and Rick have even played together since on video. This is the first time we've been on the video together since like 2K17 or 18. It's been a long time, way overdue. And I just had so much fun, man. Like these days, like I was gonna get into, these days, the games are never gonna be the same. I had to explain this to my brother, Isaiah. If you don't know who he is, Simply Bird, you should know who he is. He surpassed me. He's better than me at this. Simply Bird, if you don't know who he is, you should go sub to him, man. That's the guy. Much better YouTuber than me. It's not even about that. He's not gonna agree, but I know the real. Content wise, sure, I made. Anyways, look. Go sub to my little brother, man. Simply Bird. But anyways, yeah, gaming is never gonna be the same for us. Just like it's never gonna be the same for the generation before us and the generation before them. And one of these days, gaming will not be the same for this current generation. And it's tough, like growing up in a generation where gaming is, it's safe to say that gaming is life. Like at one point in time, ball was life. But gaming is something that I still do to this day. And to sit here and play a game knowing it's never going to be like it was at one point in time, that's tough. But the one thing that I've come to understand is when you don't enjoy a game, it's not because the game is bad. Sometimes, yeah, the game can be bad, but that should never affect your enjoyment. That's how I see it. And I've been wanting to talk about this a lot. I've scrapped a lot of YouTube videos in the past, but this is something that I've always wanted to talk to people about, is enjoyment of the game. Enjoyment should not be depending on how good a game is. It should be about who you play with, you know, and just enjoying yourself, trying to enjoy what is instead of what you want. You know, when you play things and do things with expectations, you know, it kind of takes away from the enjoyment side, and that's what a lot of people get caught up in. I was one of those guys. Um, but outside of that, like, comp ruined the game. And I'm just speaking purely on 2K, but comp ruined it, in my opinion. I will say this: comp definitely makes you better. And when I say comp, I'm mainly talking comp pro, because that's what I really got into. Me, Rick, Deuce, all of the guys, and if you all remember MGC, like, we all got into comp pro-am, and it made us all better players. But for me personally, it kind of took the enjoyment out of everything, just because, yeah, that first year I enjoyed it. You know, we finally got into something new. I had been wanting to get into comp pro-am and stuff like that, and we did it, and I got better. But I won't sit here and act like there weren't times where I wanted to stop, because it was just too nerve-wracking. It was just too frustrating, and I wasn't enjoying myself like I used to. But, you know, that's just part of it. If you want to get better, you gotta do what it takes. No matter what, you gotta do what it takes. And I had to learn that the hard way. And, you know, some bridges burned and some are still there. Some are being rebuilt. But no matter what, nowadays, you know, it's just, I had to ask myself, when is the last time you actually enjoyed a game? Because there's a difference between playing the game and actually enjoying the game. Like, you can sit there and play a game all day you want, but you never enjoy it. You're always frustrated. It's always something that triggers you, versus when you're actually enjoying a game for what it is, all of that type of stuff. And I had to come to my senses and understand, like, dude, you really don't enjoy playing the game. You don't enjoy it, you just play it. You're forcing yourself to try and enjoy it, but you don't actually enjoy it. But anyways, off of that, man, coming out here playing with Rick, man, it was so fun, man. Like, it was just like a throwback, man. You know, this was my park duo when I first started YouTube. Like, it was me and Rick. I didn't even know half the guys that were there. Like, I only talked to Rick, and if y'all remember Mark 123 Boy, I only talked to those two for real. And Ninja Killer 305. I only talked to them. But I mainly was with Rick. Like, that was my dude. And it still is my dude. But, like, man, those times, like, there's nothing that can ever replace that time frame. That 2K16 to 2K17, that, especially 16, man. Like, I'm in desperate. I've desperately just been seeking some type of feeling like that again. You know, like, when you get to a certain age, to a certain point in gaming, like, you just kind of want to go back to what was, and, you know, it's just never going to happen again. So now I just focus on enjoying what is. But yeah, man, y'all, as y'all can see, man, we was doing our thing, man. It was a couple times where I actually almost sold the game. Like, I almost sold a few times. Like, the first 2 or 3 games, like, cause I had went to LA Fitness this day. Today is the 28th. Let me see. Yeah, so I this was all from the 27th, January the 27th, and that day, me and my brother Isaiah, we went to LA Fitness with our boys that we grew up with, and Dog, we played a few games. And this one game I guarded a dude that was like he was he wasn't even all that tall. He probably was like 6 foot, maybe 5'11", but he was big as heck. Like he was probably about 250, 240 something. And he was like a brick wall. Dog, I tried to do I went on a fast break with my best friend. And he passed me the ball. I was like, man, I'm finna lay this on him. Like I'm finna lay the ball up. Dog, I went straight into him. I lost my whole Gatorade bar came. Dog, I had no more energy after that. My neck went back in the bro. When I tell you I had no energy, bro, I was blinking. I was done after that. I had a migraine that whole rest of the night, bro. I'm talking about my right eye was hurting. Like, man, I ain't know what was going on. But yeah, I had woke up at like I don't even take naps. I took a 3-hour nap. That's how you know I was jacked up. I took a 3-hour nap off of that, and woke up, and here we were, man. I was playing with a Mount Rushmore caliber player. Now this ain't the last you're gonna see of us. And this is not me promoting that me and Rick are back playing the game, playing park and stuff, making videos. I'm not saying that. Would I like that? Absolutely. But it's not about me. It's about me and Rick. And you know, Rick is at a place in life where I don't think he has the time for that, and I can respect that. But yeah, man, I hope y'all enjoyed this video, man. This your boy Sharada Beast. Man, I miss saying that. And I hope y'all, dang, I already said I hope y'all. It's been a while, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna say it all over again. But yeah, man, it's your boy Sharada Beast, man. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. Hey, man, I'm out of here.